Hello there. So this video, I've got to discuss something that I think that is very important about my channel and some of the things that I really, as politely as possible, I don't want to offend anybody, but I just want to discourage certain types of traffic to my channel. I think maybe a lot of people might think that they would welcome all kinds of traffic to their channel, but in reality, that's not the case. And I know in some of the live streams that I have been in recently, um, I think we have discussed this very politely in trying to discourage the wrong kinds of trying to make connections on YouTube. And what I'm talking about is the whole like for like and comment for comment thing can really be abused and not used in an appropriate way. And not only not used in an appropriate way, in a way whether they mean to or not, can actually harm your channel. So I know those who know who know who I'm talking about. We've discussed this in their live streams before on if people say, for example, there's some people like in their live streams, they'll make a lot of people, if not all people, moderators in their live stream. And when I would like just sort of tube surf, if you will, through live streams, and I would, if I happen to make a comment on their video, and I would see somebody would make me a moderator, and it kind of freaked me out at first. Like I didn't understand why somebody would do that. I'm like, why are they making me a moderator? I don't even know these people. Like I've never been here before, right? And I didn't understand it. And it wasn't until recently I see that a lot of people do that. And it's one of the ways, and I think that YouTube is probably going to put a stop to this, just because YouTube is conflicting in what they present to the public. They want to compete with other social media platforms who also put, have videos as a kind of like a social media platform. Like they give us a community page and whatever, and they want us to connect with other people, right? But at the same time, they also limit the traffic to our channels because they keep the visibility controlled, because they want the visibility to go to the bigger channels and the sponsor channels and the channels who are paying Google to, buy visibility via Google AdSense account. And so, like, for example, Facebook, for a long time, you couldn't even view videos on their website if you didn't have an account and were signed in. And then they kind of, became more of a video platform and used advertisers and really started reining in on that. So YouTube started competing with platforms like Facebook. And now they've kind of sort of merged. But the point is, YouTube doesn't even allow people to like, for example, if I'm in some live stream and somebody says something witty, and I'm just like random, like any random live stream, like not anybody I know, just like maybe a news station, and I'm just like watching comments because I'm a comment watcher, right? And I see somebody says something funny, you can't just like click on their username and then like go to their channel or whatever and see if they have videos that they may be saying funny stuff in, right? But like on Facebook or Twitter or whatever, if you're reading comments, then you can easily just click on their username and it'll take you to their page or whatever. And if they have anything public, you can watch it. Well, YouTube isn't set up like that in live streams. So one of the things that a lot of people do just so that they can connect with each other is they'll make people moderators, so it makes it easier for people to like connect with each other, like, you know what I mean? Because then if you're a moderator, you can click on their username and you can go to their channel, right? And so because the live stream traffic is different than regular videos traffic, it's completely different. And so you might get more traffic to a live stream, or people that aren't normally seeing your videos in a live stream, just like, especially if you're doing a vertical live stream. And so they just, I don't know, for whatever reason, they limit that. So a lot of people will encourage, or they'll like make people a moderator, for that reason. Usually if they feel like they can trust them or whatever. But then there's the amount of people who's doing that, and then there's people who's abusing that. And so like they'll just go like, um, they'll go click on somebody's video and they'll leave. Like they'll comment and leave, or they'll say like, I've liked your whatever 4 times now, and it's just like, okay, that's not healthy. That's not good for a channel. And we've discussed this in other people's live streams. We've discussed this, and we've like tried to discourage that. Don't do that kind of thing. And I personally don't want that. Like I'll go to people's channels, either they make me a moderator or not, and I don't mind. Like if somebody makes me a moderator, like especially somebody that I'm friends with and I really like their channel, and I don't mind helping them, right? Because there are trolls that go into their live streams, right? But what I don't want on my channel, because I know there's a lot of videos that I may just whip out my phone. I'm out and about or whatever. I'll just whip out my phone. I don't put no effort to that video. I just record something and put it on YouTube, right? And it might actually be very entertaining, or it's just something that I share that some of my friends might be interested in, right? But a lot of my videos, I put a lot of time into editing, okay? I'm talking hours editing these videos. And some of them I spend days. Like, for example, if I'm going to do a wedding, a Sims, because I love to build and create and play games. And if I may, prepare a wedding, and just to prepare that event is a lot of time that goes into that. And so a lot of my videos is a lot of work. And the very last thing that I want, and I'm not trying to be mean, I think people may think that they're being helpful, whatever. The last thing I want is somebody clicking on my video and then leaving. And I can see sometimes, especially if it's a video that I just launched, and they're like the first person to comment, and there's no like on that video, and there's no watch time whatsoever, 0. And you're clicking on a long video, and you just click, comment, leave. That's the last thing that I want. That does not help my channel. It takes a sledgehammer to that video, because anytime you go on a video and you click on it and you leave, that's telling the algorithm people are clicking and leaving. They don't like the content, because YouTube looks at channels as their assets. If you put out content that people watch for a period of time, that's the kind of video they can put an ad on. And you'll notice, like, even the smaller channels, if they've got over 100 views on a video that's 10 minutes or longer, they're going to have ads like in their video, right? And that's what they want. It's all about retention, retention, retention. I have assured people that, when we talk about this in other live streams, I've said I will never, and I talk about it in my own live streams too, but I don't know if people like listen to my whole live stream, or whatever. I will not go on somebody's channel and click on their video unless I know that I can watch their video. And I prefer to watch the whole thing, but at least some of it, but I'm not going to just click on their video and leave. I'm not going to do that. I only have so many hours in a day, and there's only a certain amount of my subscribers that I don't have time just to go and like watch every single person's video that comes to my channel. But I do support other people. I do reciprocate. I do like watching other people's content, and that's why I specifically like to meet other people who have similar content as mine. And so I just don't want people abusing that whole process. If somebody's kind enough to like make it easier for you to connect with other people, then I'm asking people, don't abuse that. Don't just go click leave. That is trolling their channel. It's hurting them. Maybe people might get more subscribers in doing that, but I've discouraged that. And I don't know how many times, if you actually watch my videos, that I have discouraged that. Please don't do that to my channel, and I assure you I won't do it to yours. Okay, so anyways, and my personal thing in my growth that I don't want is I want to have more of my views coming from people that aren't even signed into YouTube. And a lot of people don't want that, especially bigger channels, with millions of subscribers. They'll complain, "Hey, this amount of people subscribe is not subscribed to me that's watching." Like that's a bad thing. To me, there's YouTube has the highest traffic of viewers because you don't have to sign in. They get to keep their privacy. They can sit on their couch. YouTube is watched on TV, and they don't have to interact with them. They just want to watch a video, man. And I'm cool with that. I want more people, most of my views coming from people that may never even comment on my video, and I'm okay with that. But I'm going to have a certain amount, and I am growing in watch time hours, and I am getting, more subscribers of people who are actually watching my content, but I also do want to always have that certain percentage of people that I connect with, because that's what YouTube is to me. I do use it as a social media platform. I don't hardly ever do anything on Facebook or Twitter or TikTok, or I don't have any of that, or Instagram, none of that stuff. Right? YouTube's pretty much it for me. It's like one, Facebook is separate. I do have family there, and they're like private. They don't, I'm the only oddball. Like, nobody in my family or my personal close friends don't do YouTube, right? So that's a separate platform for me, and I'm just not public there, right? And so YouTube is it. So I do like to meet other people and hang out on live streams and stuff like that. But I'm just saying, for people, if you're doing that, you're clicking on people's videos and then leaving, please don't do that. Don't do it to my channel. And I'm not going to invite that, and I'm not going to reciprocate that. I will support people. I will absolutely, if people know me, they know that that's fact. If I click on your video, I don't click and run. Don't click and run my channel, people. Please don't do that. Anyways, I hope you have a blessed day. Bye.